Hello all, happy July 1st, and what that means is another Year of the Dark Ball collect and new item video. And a couple of other things that's worth noting that's actually really good. Alright, so let's break it down and talk about each thing separately. First thing, before we get into the Year of the Dark Ball stuff, it's going to be July 1st bonus. So let's look. So for the last few years, always on July 1st till July 8th, we're going to get 76% bonus EXP, rares, and faction. This is really good because this is probably one of the highest amounts of EXP and such that we get in, for the most part of the year. So you need to grind out on any A's, level up toons, personas, whatever you want to do. Great time. I just got a task ad for Final Fugue, for example, with Lesson. It's giving over 222 AA just for that one mission. So super, super, super good time to get that done. Rares, again, 76% compared to 50% of a 1%, 2% spawn is not so great, but it's something. If you need your hunters done, get it done. Factioning is going to be the same suggestions as always. Your Dark Light faction, if you're doing Dragon of Norath, or any other old world quest, and we'll get to that in a second. So that's for the name bonus. Hardcore Heritage is ending soon. If you go in game and you look, it's the first, it ends on the third. So this is your last chance to get any items that you wanted with the name bonus on there. So get it done. This should take top priority if you're lacking anything from the Hardcore Heritage videos. So in addition to this, the Scorched Skies stuff came out earlier in the week on the 24th, and this will also end on the 8th. I do have videos for that when it released, a year ago, whatever it is. I'll put a link in the description. Pretty much everything still follows the same, the quest, the mission. There is also some Overseer stuff that is part of Scorched Sky if you're interested in that, collections and all that stuff. Okay, so that's that. Now let's talk about this month's freebie item and collects. The freebie item is going to be a Dagnor Cauldron teleport. We go to the DB store and it will be over here. Sodden Staff, 0. And this is going to take you to DC. It shares the same timer as the North Road teleport. But still, this is a great item. Freebie teleports, who could argue it? Just get it. And we'll zone over and we'll see where it takes us. Okay, so the collects are in Lower Gook. Personal opinion, this has got to be the worst month for the Ties of Time Year the Dark Ball collects. They are literally all over. I've been up since 3 and it's almost 7. I've been mapping this stuff out. I got close to, let me see, 58 different spawn points. I'll put these in the description. Just like the last video, you're going to copy and paste it, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But it's all over the place. So you see it's on the dead side, some at the zone in of the dead side, like really up north, all over the Lord, all over good, and then on the good side, all the way towards the King, just basically everywhere, even some on the other zone inside of Lord Gook on the live side. So, not a fan. Well, I'll zoom in a little bit just to see. They're all over the place. So, if you're not familiar with the zone, you're not gonna have a great time. These pathing, like you see your path and follow it, doesn't work well. Not at all in this zone. So you have to learn it and get used to it. But yeah. So let's click one just for fun and see where it pops us. Okay, so that's in the dark side. Looks like in the pit. So one of the other first world problems that I didn't like about this, a lot of them are in the traps. If you guys are familiar with the zone, oh, the freebie one there. With the traps and levitate climbing up the ladders, it's not fun. So clicking off levitate and such is gonna be good. So with all the markings, what you do is you know where you need to go, like for example there, but just check all the spots that are marked on the map just so that you get it. So nothing there. And then if anyone does get like different locations that I don't have, please make a comment and then I'll add it to the map and the big list, and this way we could all share on it. Oh, overran it right there. So this is what I was talking about with the ladder. If you have levitate on, it's like pretty bad to climb up. So when you're climbing the ladders, always look up, and then it's a little bit easier to manage like that. Okay, so the important part, if you didn't see the last video with the locations and all that such. So, hold on. What you want to do is make a separate folder so this way you don't screw up any other stuff. I called mine Year the Dog Paw, and this is going to be in your maps area. Make a new one, and then you're going to want to copy over the folders. For this one, it's going to be the Gook bottom one. So Gook bottom 1, 2, 3, and the original base one. The edits from the description, you're going to throw them into Gook bottom 3, and simply by double clicking and then just copying and pasting them right at the bottom and then saving. Once you reload, uh, once you get them copy and pasted, you just simply hit current zone and then it will refresh your maps and mark all of them there. So there's that. Let's see if there are any freebie ones here. No, nope. There's usually one up here. Okay, so that pretty much covers it. That's this one. Overall, the collect's not great. The clicky, the freebie item is definitely good. Make sure you claim that on all your characters. EXP faction name bonuses are happening. That's phenomenal. Take advantage of that. Overseers, do whatever you need to do. Oh, sorry. The last thing I forgot to mention that I said I was going to. Factioning. While you're in Gook, a couple of things you could do. One is Old World Hunter, right? So while you're here slaughtering the masses, eh, why not? It's something to do. But, da, 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 there's an old quest, Crown of Deceit, which is a wood elf illusion. You do need faction here. So while you are slaughtering all the undead ones, note undead, because you need positive faction with the live froggies, and then you need warmly. So how do you know what faction you're at? You could simply type slash faction, or when you're doing your kills, like how you have the faction message, these are actually clickable. So if you click Forglok Cook, it will pull it up automatically so you don't need to look for it or find it or know what expansion is it. So yeah, the factioning for Warmly and the old world stuff is a lot. So because it's more right now, you get 2 per kill. Yeah, you're gonna need, 1,000 or whatever it is to get up there. If you're feeling ambitious and you do have the currency, you can also buy a double faction bonus in the store. this does stack with the event bonus, so you'll basically get ×4 faction per kill. So it will reduce it, to each their own. If you have the time, you don't buy the potion. If time is, important to you, buy it, and it will save you time. I'll put a link in the description for the Crown of Deceit quest, and you guys could have at that while you're doing the collects. Just to give you an idea, like I said, this is not my favorite month for the collects. Been here, over 3 hours, and I have only six complete sets to show for it. No one else in the zone. If someone else comes in the zone, ooh, bad times. So good luck and be patient. You still have a full month to get it done. All right, thanks all. Bye bye.